So today, guys, we're going to be reviewing the Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood Jason action figure. This is by NECA, and it has the poster art from Part 7. It has Jason's mask, or Jason, has a knife that looks like a Scream's knife, and that's the girl from the movie, I forgot her name. Has some wording up there. Nice dripping blood, I'm pretty sure. That turns into Friday the 13th, Part 7. Has Jason from Part 7 on the side with Friday the 13th, Part 7 New Look. And this is the back. It has Jason with all of his accessories. Even comes with a broken mask. Here is a read up if you want to pause it and watch or read that. Yeah, same thing on this side. And what I like about NECA is you can open this flap up which has Velcro, and you can see the figure. He comes with a let's see here, interchangeable head, alternate mask, brush cutter, wood cutter, sickle, knife, tin stake, machete, and an axe. I'm going to take a minute to open this up, and I'll be right back. Now that we have that opened up, here is the figure. Now, I've been reviewing Marvel characters, but I have a bunch of horror characters that I would like to review. Yes, the master is removable, but we'll get into that later. This is a newer figure, and this is awesome. Part 7 is my favorite looking Jason. Movie's okay, but my favorite part is probably his clothes, and you can see his, his rib cage and all the bones and meat. He has his broken mask from Part 6, where the motor of the boat and chipped it off. This is Part 6 outfit. He has his chain. Yes, that is a real chain. If we, kind of get a closer look, I mean, they put a lot of detail in this. All the cuts, and, you can see his rib cage. You can actually open this up. And that's, he's been under the water, so he's kind of, bloated and nasty looking. His hands, you can see his, come on, there we go. There's his bones. Now let's, take off the mask. Here's the mask. And here is his face. And they done so much work to this. You can see his Part 4 slash. His Part 3. You can see his teeth. His bone structure. Again, he looks like he's been under water. He's bloated and nasty looking. You can catch the eyes. Now, obviously, Kane Hodder played this character, which Kane Hodder isn't a tall guy, but in the movie, he looks like 8 feet tall. He looks like this. Which, if I bring in, he just looks tall. Here's my Scream action figure. I mean, it's same height, but he just looks huge. A more sizable comparison is the remake Jason, which I always thought this character was huge, which he is a tiny bit taller. No, Is he? I don't know. I think because they're, you know, a bit bigger of a character, but they have muscle on them. Now, let's go over accessories, because he has a slew of accessories. What do we get over first? We'll go over the tiny ones first. We'll go over his sickle. Nice, you know, wood grain work on it. See where the plastic goes together. The rivets. Now you can hold this, but I don't have the hands on right now, but I'll show that. Comes with his trusty machete. No blood, but that's okay. Comes with, I think this was the wood cutter. I think it's supposed to go like that or that. Nice red, and like what they done where it's like a lighter color, silver. Got the red, the rivets, and the wood. Comes with a axe, which this will be good for other figures, not just him. Got some blood on the hand. I'm pretty sure that's blood. Yeah. Come on. Come on, focus. There we go. Nothing too special. You can see the wood in there. Or it looks like it's put together. He has his stake post with blood on it. Nice red and metal. I mean, this thing looks like it hurt somebody. Just a little pin. Nice on that. Now, his last, like, tiny accessory, if you want to say that, is a knife, which if you have a Michael Myers figure, if I can't knock all of them down, this is mine, not custom, but my part 1 Michael Myers. It comes with that knife. If you wanted, you could probably use that. I have Scream's knife in there, which I'll actually swap these and see how it looks. Yeah, that fits perfectly. See, I mean, you can always swap the accessories, but that is his knife. Back. If I can't knock everything else down. I don't like doing it, actually. There we go. I'll be right back. That took a little bit, but here's his knife. Now for his last accessory, which is probably the best one, his bush trimmer. This moves, actually. I didn't know it moved. But, I mean, they worked on it, like Leatherface's chainsaw. I thought that was good, but this is awesome. It looks dirty and used. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's gas. Motor. But this is 2 coming out. Trigger, handle. Nice red. Looks, you know, rusted and aged. Which I didn't try this. Which I won't. But you can take that out and use that for something. Hellraiser. Probably should go like that, yeah. Now, that is super brittle, so this will, like I'll say that and I drop it. But there that is. I'll just move all those to the side. Now, for probably one of the coolest parts of this whole set is this. Now you're probably wondering, if you haven't seen the movie, what the heck is that? This is his mask when the main character, she has supernatural powers, and she rips open his mask with her mind powers. And there's actually a head. I'm dropping everything. This is the head, which we can get a better look at that. Come on, there we go. I mean, this really looks great. The teeth showing. I'm screaming. And there's a little peg back here, or peg hole. There's a little peg on the back of the mask. What you want to do, you probably already know, put that peg hole. And then you can have him, you know, like that. If you want to swap these, you probably want to take out the mask. You can always take the mask off. And I don't know why NECA went back to the dumbbell joints, but they did. That's a real metal chain. That is not plastic. I can tell because it's cold. But there's the chain. But that's real. Shoot, I dropped it. Now, you can leave it off if you want, but I don't know why you want to do that. Put the chain around his neck. Kind of like that. Kind of like if you have a Leatherface action figure by NECA. You take off the head, you know, the apron thing comes up. You do that. What you want to do, I'm going to have to do this off camera because their head is way too tight. Or that, I hate those ball joints. I like just the pegs. Yeah, I would, try to take one off one of mine. I won't, because I don't want anything else falling. I'm going to put this mask on. Turn around. Might be doing this off camera, might not. Put that in the back of his head. And then you can have him. You can recreate that if you want. Now, be careful because this mask is actually way too small on its head for a reason, because it splits open like that. But, you can have that, iconic scene where she rips open his mask. If you wanted to, you could kind of have, kind of go like that. Now, personally, I won't be doing this. I just like the classic full head, but not the classic, but the original. You could do that if you wanted to. He has one screaming and one closed. You can take this head off. And I think I just lost the chain. I'll be right back. Be careful when you do that. Don't be over any crevices or anything, because you will lose this chain. I just about did. Good thing my room clean. So, then you can pop on. Actually, I'm gonna do I don't know. Yeah, I will. So you see that pig, right? That dumbbell. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. You can see. Let me bring in my part 5 dream sequence. Pop off his head. This is so much better. It's easy to take off. It's easy to put heads on. I wish they went with that, but obviously I think that's an older body. So that might be older body. I don't know. I'm not for sure. That's the screaming kid. And then you just pop that on. Why you get me so difficult? There we go. I think you guys heard that snap. That's how ridiculous that is. And you can have him with his mask. We're not done yet. He still has two other accessories, but two hands, right and left, for holding his other accessories, which this is easy. You just wiggle it off. They come with their own pegs. Thank God. There we go. And let's put his machete in there. That's his weapon of choice, obviously. Has been for, what, like 11 movies? Sorry, maybe like 10 movies. I don't like Jason Goes to Space, but it's kind of his movie, you know. Even with that, or what I'll probably be doing is take off the other hand. You can pop out the other one. Come on now. Go in there. There we go. You can put his saw in there, or weed whacker, whatever you want to call it. You can just plop that in his hand. It's a little bit harder. Be careful. Thinner plastics. Always. If you have this break, then that just sucks. There. Now, if you can't, for that breaks, let's see if I can find it. It should be in here. Give me one moment, guys. Where'd it go? I know it's right there. Okay. Yeah, pause video. This stuff, this is liquid bondage or liquid glue. You can take off the cap and the thing broke off inside. Yeah, it broke off inside. That sucks. Because basically all I had. Or it has just crusted over. But if you heat that up, it should be good. But as I was saying, you can use that liquid bondage, and it works like a charm. And great. Which I think would be better if you put this in his hand first. Great. It's a little bit tricky to do on camera instead of off of it. There we go. I'm gonna get in there. There we go. Then you put that up there. Come on now. It's a little bit harder, guys. Give me a minute. Now put his mask on. You can do it, it is possible, just be careful. And then you can have him, I should probably go out with that. And I think that is awesome. Because this is probably the best kill in the movie, when he uses this. I think it's the only time Jason uses an actual working, mechanical piece. Yeah. Because you only use, knives, axes, sharp objects. He doesn't use weed whackers or, anything like that. Now, we're going to go over articulation. I know this video is running a bit long, and I'm sorry for that. If you're still here, thank you. Now, we'll go through this fast. His head can look up, down, his wall joint, side to side. That chain gets hindered in his way. Be careful with that. His shoulders go out when it's really stiff out. That's horrible. That sounded bad. Back, forward, and bend at the. He has a double pinch knee or double bend elbow. That's cool. No swivel. No swivel there. Okay, swivel there. Got his forearm, and his wrist can go. Has that swivel. Bend. Ab crunch or pecs. I don't know. It's in there. You can see it. His waist. Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen that. So his whole upper body turns. I've never seen that. I could get why the sculpt, but he just turned there. Yeah, he does. Okay. Well, he turns at the waist. Just gotta hold it. But there's that. His legs can go out, back, in, out. Double. Nope, not double. You can hinge up the knee. And his foot can go up and down. Not a lot, but it's to be expected with a Jason figure. And that is Jason part 7. I've been wanting this action figure for a while. I think everybody has. I give this figure a 10 out of 10. I mean, he comes with everything I think you would want. I mean, he has 2 hands, he has a slew of accessories, and he just looks awesome. So, in my book, that's a 10 out of 10. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.